in there while they can play for sure, and if they can, they keep building that lead.
So timeout is over. Ball underneath of West Oaks basket, but it's Faith Baptist ball. 16 minutes exactly on the clock. Full court press set up here by West Oaks Prep. Inbound goes to Trebor Williams, who breaks the press by himself. Euro step for two.
Trayvon Williams.
Shokri finds a wide open Buliava. He passes up the three. And Rumpf is fouled on the floor.
See if we could take another look at Williams' little Euro step here. Nice little college, might I say college able move right there.
Dwayne Wade, Manu Ginobili-esque. He just picked up the foul on the other end as well. Rumpf, a wild shot, but gets his own rebound. And then a big block by Carlos Odom. A scramble to save the ball.
And Rumpf picks up the cheap foul, too.
That's 3 fouls on Zach Rumpf.
You don't want that. He's in the backcourt. There's nothing he can do. The rest of his team's dropping back on defense. You're not going to punch the ball out there.
So Trebor Williams will bring it up the court here. Nedick pulls up for 3. Off the rim, no good. Williams McIntosh the rebound. And that does not allow Faith Baptist to set up their full court press because of the missed shot. Buliava, nice strong take, but a bigger block by Carlos Odom. Keeps it West Oaks ball.
And he's still living around the rim. Odom has all afternoon. He's keeping, he's altering shots on the defensive end. Offensively, he's been getting to the hoop. He's living in that paint right now.
Josh Palmer checks into the game, looking to instill some offense for this West Oaks team that hasn't had much of it today.
And Odom redirected that shot as well.
And now he'll bring it up as the point guard. Ball scrambled, lost. And they're going to call a whistle, a foul on Andre Nedick. That's his first foul. Team's 5th already. 5 fouls here for Faith Baptist.
Let's see where the contact is on that one. Yeah, he got him on the arm.
Grab Buliava and yank the wrist down. So Josh Palmer will bring it up. Only 3 points for Palmer in that first half. But he can bring some quick strike offense to help out Zach Rumpf.
Saw Benjamin screening there. Let's see if that's something they do a little bit more. Start screening more on the perimeter.
Palmer called for steps. So back the other way, Faith Baptist ball.
And Coach Thelman is not happy with Josh Palmer. He's yelling him on the bench, gesturing his way. He wants him to pick something up.
Well, he's going to pick up Marquise Chandler at midcourt here. Chandler gets a screen, almost with a nice finish, but he'll go to the line for 2 instead.
And I think that's the most aggressive move we've seen him make in the second half. It seems like he's been a little bit tentative since he came back out here in the second half. Maybe with those 2 fouls, he's going to pick up another one. See as he goes another one. Nice hard drive, picks up the foul. Even though Palmer was a bit straight up, he did ride him with the body a bit.
Chandler hits the first free throw. He's 2 for 2 from the line today.
Palmer's going out now. In comes Huazapovicius.
Lucas Wazapavucius, the Lithuanian. As Chandler knocks down the second.
Might we mention early, as we might have mentioned in last night's broadcast, was it every single player on this on this program, on this West Oaks program, is from a different is of a different nationality.
Almost everyone. Josh Palmer and Jordan Benjamin are also from America,
Two
along with
Americans.
Zach Rumpf. You have a Canadian in the Kyle Williams McIntosh, and then Hector Dominguez is Spanish, and the rest are all from Eastern and Middle Europe. Inbound, Buliava. Takes Nedick off the dribble. Can't find any open space, and Shulkery's in trouble now. Throws it away. Chandler the steal. Chandler gets the dish back, and he scores. Nice pass by Milos Sekulic there. It's a 15-point Crusader lead. Buliava, 3 ball, no good. Benjamin flies in for the rebound. He can't get it, and then West Oaks gets it back. Rumpf can't hit the layup, but he'll go to the line for 2 anyway.
Personal foul against number 32 for the Baptist. Trayvon Williams is third. At the line shooting 2.
Get a look at the contact there. Wasn't a lot of it.
Rumpf hits the first of his 2 free throw attempts. He is 3 for 5 at the line today.
Substitution number 21, Kyle Williams McIntosh.
And Kyle Williams McIntosh checks back into the game for the Flame.
And might we say after that last Buliava 3, West Oaks still having trouble shooting from downtown.
Odom finally corrals the rebound off the miss and leads the break. And he'll take it himself down the lane, but can't finish. Shulkery, the outlet pass to Rumpf, who comes back. 1 on 3, he's going to do it anyway. And he gets the foul call on Sekulic.
And I like the aggressiveness on one end, but I don't know that I like the decision-making on both ends there by Odom and Rumpf. Yes, it paid off for Rumpf with the foul call, but Odom down there took on 4 guys, and you saw what happened there. He got stuffed at the rim. Rumpf takes it to the other end, takes on 3 by himself and threw up a wild shot. Did get bailed out by that foul call.
Well, he got bailed out, so he gets 2 free throws. First foul on Milos Sekulic. And Rumpf will go back to the line where he's only 50%, 3 for 6 today. And for a team that needs some kind of offense, you got to get buckets at the line when you get the opportunities.
And makes the first.
Faith Baptist number 12, substitution Glenall Lane.
Glenall Lane checks into the game, replaces
Looks like
Andre
we've got
Nedick
looks like we've got a wet spot on the ball.
on the ball, not even on the floor this time.
Something that did happen a few times yesterday where the referees were, I saw them trying to wipe the ball on either on the mat or on the wall, but it's the first time I've seen it today.
So second shot now coming up for Rumpf from the line. Knocks them both down. And it's a 12-point game, 14 points now for Zach Rumpf. Nice Euro step and the bucket, Trebor Williams.
Another Euro step, and that's hard to stay in front of. Even when you know you've got somebody in your sight and you know exactly where you've got to be on defense. When Williams can pull that out of his arsenal, it's really hard to stop.
Buliava for 3. Odom corrals the rebound. And Sekulic will lead the break, but wisely decides to pull it back out when he has no numbers. Chandler, a strange pass, but corralled in by Glenall Lane. Chandler gets it back. Runner, no good. Odom fighting for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Faith Baptist.
You credit them crashing the boards just to get that jump ball opportunity.
Williams will inbound. Sekulic loses the ball, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Faith Baptist basketball. Quick hands by Nikyle Williams-McIntosh, though, to knock that one away. Odom sizes up the defense. Chandler from the corner. Layup can't go. The tip in, no good. And leads, Rumpf gets the rebound all the way midcourt. Now he's going to lead at the break. Too strong on the layup. Williams-McIntosh, the left-handed tip. Nice play there.
Good persistence there from Williams-McIntosh to stick with that one, because he missed that first tip. Elevates, gets back up, and touches the second one back in.
4 points now for Williams-McIntosh. Chandler, an acrobatic layup. Can't get it to fall again. Frustration starting to show for Chandler. Shulkery corrals it. Rumpf pulls up for three and drains it.
I believe that was his first three-pointer.
Second
three-pointer
for Zach Rumpf.
Okay.
17 now to lead all scorers. Odom comes back the other way. He can't score. Rebound, back to West Oaks. Here comes Buliava. He's down the lane. Too strong, but a foul call. So Buliava will go to the line for two. Fouls on Trebor Williams.
And over here on the other end, on the Faith Baptist offensive side of the floor, you're seeing Odom doing the same thing. He's still taking it to the room. Last couple times he hasn't been able to get in there and make one. And we've got Buliava up here taking it to the rim, and Williams comes up with a foul.
Fourth foul on Trebor Williams. First player from this game with 4 fouls.
And you're going to see him come out. Looks like you're going to see mass subs here. Faith Baptist is going to exhaust their bench.
So Marquise Chandler will take a seat. Glenall Lane will also take a seat. And Trebor Williams will take a seat for Faith Baptist. And Buliava hits both free throw attempts.
Hey, don't look now. It's back to a 7-point ball game. Closest it's been in a while.
And traveling the call on Nedick. And Chandler, after one possession, is coming back in.
You think that's a strategy we're going to see going forward, Todd, is Chandler coming out on the defensive end of the floor. They go back on.
With 10:35 left, man, that seems strange. But it could be. I mean, it's hard to tell why you would take him out for one possession unless he just needed to talk to him. Feed it around the perimeter. Palmer can't hold on to it. Now he's trapped, but gets it to Zach Rumpf, who drives. Had to go up over Odom, couldn't finish. And Ezema, another rebound. Chandler caught in midair, and it's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow goes to West Oaks.
And Chandler's smiling. He obviously thinks there's a little bit of contact there. Player's response to not getting mad at the official. Just give him a little smile, a little grin.
Yeah, Chandler's frustrated out there. And we're going to take a break as we'll go to timeout. 10 minutes remaining. Faith Baptist, 7-point lead over West Oaks. You're watching the 2013 Ironton Classic.
Ohio University Southern Electronic Media presents the 2013 Ironton Classic. Tonight's games are brought to you by Dan's Sport Shop of Huntington, Rack's Roast Beef, St. Mary's Medical Center, Ohio University Southern, Ironton and Proctorville, and Fox Sports Radio, 1230 AM and 1420 AM.
Welcome back to the Conley Center. 10 minutes to play. 45-38. The Faith Baptist Christian Academy Crusaders lead West Oaks Prep. But Caleb, West Oaks Prep was down 16 earlier in this half, and it's clawed their way back.
And we've seen it mostly from getting to the basket. Rumpf has got to the basket, obviously, at once. He had another three-pointer there about a minute and a half ago. And honestly, if we keep seeing that, better ball movement, better decision making from West Oaks, it's going to be a real close game coming down the stretch.
17 points for Zach Rumpf. And then Otar Buliava has also been active in the second half. He's got 7. And he has the ball right now as well as he drives baseline. Dumps it inside. Steve Shulkery tosses it back out. He had good position, but picked up his dribble and didn't know what to do with it.
He wanted no part of Odom, I'll tell you that right now.
Rumpf sizes up the D. Wide open. Buliava for 3. Got it.
Buckets from the corner.
Second 3 of the game for Otar Buliava.
4-point ball game.
And he is in double figures with 10. And a timeout by Coach Dylan Brown. He's very upset with his team only up 4 now.
He was pretty animated in the last timeout we saw. Now he obviously something to talk over with his boys. He's yelling pretty good at him, so they're getting it from him right now.
It's a frustrating time for the Crusaders. You're up 16, and then you lose it to a 4-point lead. He has to wonder, is my team quitting on me? What do I need to see from my team? Does he go back to Carlos Odom down low? 15 points for Odom.
And sometimes it's kind of a frustrating feeling, I've got to imagine, as a coach, seeing your guys. You're teaching them, you're telling them the same things, but you're seeing a lack in effort, especially on the defensive end. Whereas West Oaks gotten a lot of better open looks, and sometimes it just takes a few shots falling for them to start playing better offensively, making better decisions offensively. Next thing you know, it goes from a 16-point game to a 4-point ball game.
Well, they haven't been able to make many shots recently, which contributes to their defense, because their defense, when they make a shot, is able to set up that full court press. But when they miss a shot and West Oaks can get out in transition, they cannot put on that full court press. And it gives West Oaks a better chance to score.
And that's absolutely huge. You see that from a lot of teams that press, that when they are forced to drop back in that man defense, it affects their entire style of play.
Ezema's going to drive, loses it out of bounds, and it'll stay Crusaders basketball.
See if they set a play up here out of the out of bounds play for Odom as they stack everyone high.
Nedick will inbound. Finds an open man in and out by Peter Ezema. Rumpf the rebound, and he's trapped. Loses it. Palmer gets it back, and now the press has to back off as Rumpf brings it up the floor.
And Nedick had Ezema open. He just has to hit that shot, especially with as poorly as Baptist has played in the last few minutes.
Foul call on Peter Ezema, his 3rd foul. And it's a double bonus, so Rumpf will go to the line for 2.
See if take a look at Rumpf drawing the foul here. Yeah, he reaches in on him. Can't compound that missed shot on the other end with a foul on the other end.
10 team fouls, so 2 free throws for Rumpf. Short on the first free throw. He's struggled at the line today. 5 for 8. 5 for 9 at the line for Zach Rumpf today. Second free throw upcoming. Is good. 18 points now. The leading scorer in this game, Zach Rumpf. 8:30 to play.
And with that 3-point lead now, that is the smallest deficit that West Oak has trailed by since trailing, well, let's see, 21, when it was 4-0 at this rate.
Chandler draws the foul on Rumpf. That's 4 fouls now on Zach Rumpf. Big development there with 8:27 to go. He's got to be careful. Coach Thelman has already shown he will not pull Rumpf out because of foul trouble. Odom the drive, can't finish the dunk. That would have been a momentum changer. Buliava the other way for 2, and it's a 1-point game.
And Buliava's been absolutely huge in the second half. He's really stepped up offensively.
12 points for Buliava. He only had 2 at halftime. And a foul,
Chandler's out of control.
That's Solomon
Sorry.
Cobney actually coming up
Not
hobbling. And it's called for an offensive foul.
Good call. Completely out of control on that one. They starting to look. Faith Baptist is really starting to look panicked, Todd.
Yeah, they are. They're really speeding up, trying to get into the rim, get into the basket and score, but nothing's going down for them right now. They're on a big scoring drought.
At this point in the game, Odom with
The dunk attempt.
Yeah, Odom with the dunk attempt. I would say you've got to see him get the ball towards the basket more, but he had the opportunity, just couldn't get it to fall.
So West Oaks with a chance to take the lead for the first time since 4-0. Rumpf sizing up the defense, batted away. Nedick comes up with the steal. Big play there to Chandler. Can he finish? No, Odom can't finish the dunk again. And the ball comes out to Buliava. Carlos Odom's had some chances. He just hasn't been able to finish.
Buliava thought about that when he wanted to pull. That would have given them the lead.
He's feeling it right now. 10 points here in the second half.
See if West Oaks can get it in the high post here. They can get it to the corner. They've shown that. They can get some movement out of the high post and opposite wing.
And Buliava gets trapped, so he will call a timeout. So timeout for West Oaks. So, Caleb, what's been the biggest thing to get for West Oaks when they got back in this game? How have they gotten back in this game so far?
Well, from what I've seen, it's Buliava completely becoming a different player on the offensive end. We're seeing a little bit more of him. He took, I want him to say, it was 14 shots last night, or maybe not quite that many, but he was definitely involved last night early on, and not quite as involved in the first half today. Now you're seeing it again. He's getting near the basket. He's making passes back out the perimeter. He's taking shots, creating some open space for the rest of his teammates. That's helped Rumpf, knowing that they've got to help stop Rumpf on defense. They can pass back out to Buliava. Knowing Buliava's open is helping create lanes for Rumpf.
Yeah, Buliava 4 for 14 last night. Had a tough night, but today he's already over 50% shooting the ball. 1 for 4 in that first half, only 2 points. 10 points in the second half. He's really picked up the pace and helped Zach Rumpf out a lot.
For sure, and then them hitting threes here in the last couple of minutes has been absolutely huge. Going 5 for 24 last night's not going to cut it, but with Rumpf hitting 2 threes tonight, Buliava hitting multiple threes, a couple other guys stepped up and hit a couple big baskets here in the last couple of minutes.
Now, you know how fast Marquise Chandler likes to play. Zach Rumpf has 4 fouls. How do you keep him from getting that 5th foul if you're Coach Thelman?
Well, unfortunately for Thelman, if you want to keep him from getting 5 fouls,
Pull him?
Yeah. With 6 minutes left, or with 7 minutes left, if I'm him, I'm probably pulling him until about 3 or 2 minutes left in the game.
Well, he chooses to keep him in, and a strip by Chandler. They're going right at Rumpf. And he stops the fast break. Nedick can't finish. Another missed basket around the rim by Faith Baptist.
Almost got a foul there. Good job from the referees not letting them call a cheap foul.
So Buliava double teamed. So you take a look at that active zone that Faith Baptist plays. A throw into the backcourt. That's going to be over and back if Rumpf picks it up. Nedick walks right around him, picks it up, and he scores. Big play by Andre Nedick.
And that might be the break that Faith Baptist needs. Nedick hustled all the way down the court, and Rumpf would have been best just to pick up the ball, even taking the violation.
He was just going to try and let it go out of bounds. But instead, Nedick runs right around it and picks it up for 2. So a 3-point Crusader lead. Let's see how the Flame respond. Rumpf, kind of an alley-oop pass to Williams-McIntosh, cross court, deflected out of bounds.
See if we can look at that play on the backcourt violation. Look at Nedick here. He's hustling all the way. Rumpf just wanted to box him out, let it go out of bounds, but Nedick takes advantage of his size and extends the lead back to 3.
That's got to be frustrating for Coach Thelman, because you already have the turnover. Just pick it up. Why even give them the opportunity to pick it up and score?
Especially on the possession where they have the opportunity to take the lead, then you make that swing, give Faith Baptist an easy basket. That's not what you want.
Buliava from the corner to tie the game. With the 3, he nails it. Otar Buliava, 15 points now.
And has anybody been bigger in this game? You could argue Odom, you could argue Rumpf, but Buliava has made the difference in the second half.
You mentioned Odom, as he just lost it out of bounds. Only 2 points in the second half for Carlos.
And he looks discombobulated. He's you've seen him fly towards the rim a couple times, miss a putback, miss a high-flying dunk. And with 2 points here in the second half, it's just he doesn't look comfortable. As we take another look back at that Buliava 3, with Odom in his face, nothing but the bottom of the net.
That was the third 3 by Otar Buliava, all in the second half. 15 points now, second leading scorer on West Oaks, behind the 18 points of point guard Zach Rumpf, who also has 4 fouls. So Josh Palmer will have the point guard duties.
Faith Baptist comes out and man zones it a little bit.
And timeout by Coach Thelman.
Yeah, Thelman's going to want to talk that over. He sees them giving them a little bit of a different look on defensively, so he wants to talk it over with his guys to figure out what it is they want to do and how they're going to break this zone.
So 4:48 to play. Great game now, 47-47. We thought we were on the makings of a blowout, and West Oaks out of nowhere comes back to tie the game. West Oaks actually beat Faith Baptist, as we mentioned earlier, 64-52 when they played right before Thanksgiving. So we did not expect West Oaks to come out and be down by 16.
Not at all.
But they've come right back. Carlos Odom has mainly been shut down, but he has missed a couple easy dunks in this second half. We got fans of all ages here. Look at the little guy. Cute little guy. Chilling, watching the Ironton Classic Day 2.
Starting them off early. I like it when families do that. Start the kids off early, get them into basketball from a young age. I know I was in basketball from the time I was a little kid. Reared on Big Blue Kentucky basketball. But now it's all Ohio Bobcats for me.
He's not sure which team he's rooting for. We got another guy here, another young guy, watching the Sunday edition of the Ironton Classic. Eating some popcorn out of those brown bags. That popcorn's pretty good, isn't it?
It is pretty good, even stale.
Now, the Ohio Bobcats play tomorrow night. The Ohio Bobcats football team plays tomorrow in the Beef O'Brady's Bowl. Should be a good game against East Carolina, 2 o'clock.
Definitely, and Ohio Bobcats have something to prove. Their seniors going out to the most successful group of seniors in the school's history. We'll be looking for their 5th successive 4 or 8-win season. ECU's got an outstanding offense. Shane Carden at quarterback, Justin Hardy at wide receiver, Ventavious Cooper at running back. Great offensive group of guys that just missed an opportunity to play Conference U.S. Championship game. So there's going to be a great opportunity to watch that game tomorrow afternoon.
Tyler Tettleton and company going to go out, try to go out with a win for those Bobcats. But we're back with action here. 4:38 to play. Buliava drives baseline, loses it. Sekulic comes up with the steal, and he'll lead the point guard duties up the court. Chandler is going to drive, and a foul call on the floor. 15th foul for West Oaks. So no free throws yet. Josh Palmer picks up his 3rd foul. So 3 fouls for Palmer, 3 fouls for Shulkery, and 4 fouls for Rumpf, all on the floor for West Oaks. Nice, tough drive by Milos Sekulic.
Nice sequence there. Nice little spin move at the top. Drives all the way to the bucket and puts it nicely off the glass.
8 points now for Sekulic. Then a tough rebound on the other end by Andre Nedick. Leads the other way. Sekulic again. Off the mark. Odom the offensive rebound, and he's fouled.
He almost gets the basket that he's been looking for the last, really the majority of this second half. Hopefully for him, he's probably hoping that seeing the ball go through the hoop is going to mean a few more points here coming towards the end of the game. And they're going to need him to step up if they're going to win this game.
That's 4 fouls now on Sif Shulkery, along with Zach Rumpf. And Odom will go to the line, 2 free throw attempts. In and out on the first free throw. He's now 5 for 7 from the line.
You can't buy a basket right now. He's looking pretty frustrated still as he bends down, squeezes his toes, stretches out a little bit.
Interesting here, Coach Delman brings in Ahmed Haji for Zach Rumpf with 3:54 to go and down 2. Make that down 3 as Odom knocks in the second free throw.
And it's been a while since we've seen Haji. Maybe he's thinking he wants to mix it up a little bit with the guard play on this zone look. This Faith Baptist zone is rotating it's kind of stifling in the corner.
Buliava likes the corner, in and out, but Williams McIntosh, the hustle rebound.
Might have shuffled the feet there.
Buliava dribbled it off his own foot, but it stays West Oaks ball as Shulkery corrals it. And now he's double teamed in the corner. And Ezema had the steal, but could not grasp it. It goes out of bounds.